Welcome to TPM Vid's Disney Beat, where we talk about all things Disney. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video. We also have Instagram and Twitter. You can find us at TPM Videos. Walt Disney World is constantly changing, and since our last video in March 2019 outlining all the new additions at the theme parks, well, there's even more to update you on. From new attractions and nighttime entertainment, to reimagined updates on familiar shows, plus a new bird's-eye view of the resort and the loss of some entertainment, we're gonna fill you in on all of it. So today we're gonna be counting down the top 10 new attractions and changes at Walt Disney World in 2019. Part 2. Number 10. Back in April of 2018, Up a Great Bird Adventure replaced Flights of Wonder for the 20th anniversary of Animal Kingdom, but the show has already seen an update. Doug and Russell can still be found along with the various bird species from across the globe, but Troop Leader Jones has now replaced the old host, Anika.
Look, now that's a bird!
Troop Leader Jones is a wilderness explorer trying to help Russell get his bird badge. The new script is a huge improvement from the story with Anika, and this new character actually brings back a lot of the old humor and playfulness that was at the heart of the original Flights of Wonder with Guanamo Joe.
Hi there! Hello, Doug. Oh, I should have warned you, he's a talking dog.
Well, that's a new one.
It sure is.
The show is definitely a lot more engaging. Another Animal Kingdom show that saw an update was Rivers of Light, which now became Rivers of Light, We Are One. The new show celebrates our connection with animals and features a lot more familiar characters from other Disney films. Number 9. Staying at Animal Kingdom, in July of 2019, Rafiki's Planet Watch reopened after being closed since October 2018. Here at the Conservation Station, the Animation Experience debuted as part of the Lion King celebration at the park. Here you get the opportunity to draw some of your favorite Disney animals, including characters from the original Lion King. A Disney animator will walk you through drawing the characters step by step. When we did it, Pumbaa was the character for that session, and at the end of the half-hour experience, this was the end result. So, how did I do? There's usually 9 opportunities each day to take part in the animation experience. It's really great to have this unique opportunity at Animal Kingdom, and I mean, it's not every day you get to draw with a Disney animator. Number 8. October 1st marked the brink of a new age at Epcot. The former Odyssey restaurant has been transformed into the Epcot Experience, which gives us an in-depth look into Epcot's transformation. We spoke a lot about these plans in our D23 video. You can find that video in the card on the right-hand side. A similar looking model that was on display at D23 has been recreated in Florida, along with some new additions and major enhancements. This mini spectacular features a 360-degree screen, and along with the power of projection mapping, the room comes to life right before your eyes. This 12-minute show takes you through all the upcoming projects at Epcot, including Journey of Water, the Moana-inspired experience, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure in the France Pavilion, the Mary Poppins attraction coming to the UK Pavilion, as well as a little peek into more visuals and music from Harmonious, the new long-term fireworks show that will debut after Epcot Forever. The entire presentation is a very Epcot way of showing the changes coming to Epcot, and you can honestly watch it over and over again and still notice new details every time. It's definitely an attraction you shouldn't miss on your next trip to Epcot. Number 7. Staying on the topic of Epcot, since the park transformation is in full swing, this comes with some changes to what's currently known as Future World. The Epcot plans call for the demolition of the Innoventions West buildings, and some well-known spots have already closed. If you're a thirsty person, well, you might need to find a new spot to quench that thirst since Fountain View with the Starbucks has closed, along with Club Cool. That's right, there's no more sticky floor and no more free Beverly. Also, the old character spot with Mickey and Friends is closed, but a new temporary location has set up around the corner from the other character spot location with Baymax. The room looks really great, and Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy have all received new colorful backdrops, but they did get rid of FastPass for this experience. Number 6. Some changes at Walt Disney World have us saying goodbye to some entertainment at Magic Kingdom. Over in Liberty Square, the Muppets Presents Great Moments in History originally made its debut in October of 2016, and after a 3-year run, October 5th marked the last day to catch the show. It's really sad to see this show go since it added so much unexpected kinetic energy into the land. It was always a treat walking through Liberty Square, seeing Kermit, Miss Piggy, Gonzo, and the gang sharing this Muppet humor with us.
This works! What? Well, I'd say that song was a hit.
It's one show that's going to be greatly missed. And now the only place to see the Muppets are at Hollywood Studios. So Disney, please bring the show back to Magic Kingdom at some point. The next change in Magic Kingdom entertainment comes with the closing of the Royal Majesty Makers. They were able to be seen roaming around Fantasyland, interacting with guests, and they would also host the show at the Sword in the Stone. One lucky guest used to be able to pull that sword from the stone. And sadly, with these characters leaving Fantasyland, it's uncertain whether this opportunity with the Sword in the Stone will come back in some other way. Number 5. Over the last couple years, we've seen many dance parties added to the parks. And although these were popular with the little ones, some of these have unfortunately come to an end. The Hakuna Matata Time Dance Party and the Dino-rific Dance Party at Animal Kingdom have both ended their runs. This also goes for the Super Shindig Dance Party in Municiberg at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Back in January of 2019, Disney reopened Pixar Place as Municiberg. This area was slated to close on September 30th, and although the dance party is ending, the good news is that Disney has decided to keep this area open. The Edna Mode meet and greet is staying as of now, but the news anchors from the dance party will be greatly missed. They really made the experience much more interactive and different from other dance parties, but at least Municiberg is here to stay. Number 4. The Disney Skyliner opened on September 29th, and although this is not a theme park ride and was built to be a mode of transportation around the resort, you can really consider this an attraction experience, just like the monorail. The Disney Skyliner connects Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, Riviera Resort, Art of Animation, and Pop Century. There's 300 brightly colored gondolas, and about half of them are wrapped with characters from many well-known Disney properties. Some of these designs are really quite fun. Now, each cabin holds a maximum of 10 guests, so if you're traveling with a smaller party, you will be seated with some new friends in the gondola. Now, when you're getting those bird-eyed views of the resort, it's reminiscent of the old Skyway attraction at Magic Kingdom, if that's something you ever got to experience. The gondolas do not have air conditioning, but its open windows allow for air to circulate in the cabin. And when you're in flight and moving, it's actually quite comfortable inside. Now, this does change if for whatever reason the gondolas come to a halt on the line. You really have no breeze flowing through the cabin, and it can get pretty hot inside, but it's nothing that isn't bearable. You can expect a really smooth ride on the Disney Skyliner to get to your next destination at Walt Disney World. Number 3. To celebrate the 30th anniversary of Disney's Hollywood Studios, the park debuted The Wonderful World of Animation on May 1st. The show is a projection-based show, but it does open and close with some fireworks. Now, Disney has gotten really good at projection mapping, and this new nighttime show really demonstrates that. Going to the tune of a catchy new score, the show starts with Mickey Mouse, then takes you through Disney animation history, from old classics to many new favorites as well. There's only one opportunity each night to catch this 12-minute projection show, and it happens just before Star Wars: A Galactic Spectacular fireworks show. So be sure to check the times guide so you don't miss the wonderful world of animation. Number 2. On September 30th, Illuminations, the longtime fireworks show at Epcot, ended its 20-year run, and October 1st marked the debut of Epcot Forever. This new limited-time show will only be around for about a year until Harmonious, the new long-term show, makes its official debut. Now, Epcot Forever celebrates the history of Epcot and takes us from 1982 all the way into the future of what Epcot will become. The soundtrack features songs from many past and present Epcot favorites. It opens with One Little Spark from Imagination and features songs like Universe of Energy, Magic Journeys, Tapestry of Nations, Celebrate the Future Hand in Hand, and ends with A Whole New World. Epcot will definitely be a whole new world once the transformation is officially completed. Epcot Forever features some impressive fireworks, and a lot of them are much higher than the fireworks in Illuminations. A big highlight are also the flying colorful kites that eventually turn into fiery kites. They're pretty impressive. The show is fun and it's a great way to celebrate Epcot. But I wouldn't classify this show as a spectacular when you put it next to shows like Illuminations and Happily Ever After. But if you find yourself at Epcot this year, definitely check out Epcot Forever. Number 1. On August 29th, 2019, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Disney's most ambitious project to date, opened at Disney's Hollywood Studios. This new 14-acre land transports you to a galaxy far, far away and places you on the planet of Batuu. There's a lot to do and see, from building your own customizable droid in the Droid Depot, to walking through the marketplace while enjoying a glass of blue milk, experiencing the Cantina and DJ Rex, or even just seeing the Millennium Falcon. This hunk of junk is massive, but the real highlight is getting to fly the Millennium Falcon on the new attraction, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. With interactive elements built into the ride, you and 5 other crew members fly the ship, where you're either a pilot, gunner, or an engineer. You and your team need to work together to help Hondo transport the merchandise across the galaxy.
Yes, Chewie will pilot us in. You retrieve 2 containers of coaxium. This would greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud.
Smuggler's Run is a really fun attraction that has a great re-rideability, and it guarantees a unique experience every time. We have full videos of this ride and the land as a whole, so if you're interested, there's a card in the right-hand side with those videos. So which edition mentioned here are you looking forward to seeing the most at Walt Disney World? I'd love to know. Leave a comment down below to start a conversation, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. If you have any videos from the Disney parks that you'd like to share with us to be used in future videos, follow the link in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. Click the TPM icon on the screen to subscribe to this channel, and check out some of these other videos which we're sure you'll like.